Friends online at oe420.com.
All right, 7:38. Good morning, everybody. It's Bill and Jessica show. We're live on our Twitch at Power 1017 FM. Also on Facebook, the official Power Facebook page. Head on over, check it out, share the video. We want to welcome back live in studio, good friend of ours, Mr. Earl Holland from University of Maryland Eastern Shore in Princess Anne. Good morning.
Welcome back. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it being here. You know, people don't understand the grind of getting up early in the morning and doing the stuff you guys do, and if you really haven't done it before, it's one of those things where getting up early, it's one of those things where you just got to try to manage all those things. But I'm glad you guys let me have the opportunity to be here. I'm so appreciative. Of course, I'm representing my alma mater, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, where I currently work as the Director of Public Relations, and I'm glad to be here.
Yes, well, you know what? We tell the story every year when Earl comes in, but we used to work together in radio, back in the day, and Earl's a great guy, so, we definitely always support everything you do. So how's everything going down at the school?
Things are going absolutely great. We're getting to that time of year where it's April now, and the next thing you know, you blink, and it's the end of classes and the semester. Graduation's coming May 17th. But before that, of course, one of the things that we're doing, which we always do, is our annual Springfest event, which is something that it is part carnival, part engagement day for everybody who's interested around the community to come and see what the University of Maryland Eastern Shore is about. And, it's something that it can't be missed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Springfest is always a great time. Everybody comes out and supports. You guys get, some food vendors and different vendors out there. We've been out there before. We're going to be out there again. So looking forward to that. So the Springfest this year is coming up on the 26th.
Oh, yeah, it's the 26th. And, you blink, you miss it. It'll be right here a week from Friday. It's a very interesting part. There are two parts to it. Early in the day, from about 9 to about 12, is more of a engagement day for potential students.
Okay.
Graduating seniors, graduating high school seniors. Even, I think it doesn't hurt to even take a look now, no matter how where you are on your high school level, just to figure out whether college is for you, and if UMES is the right place for you. Of course, there are going to be a bunch of different displays that'll be going on. They'll have faculty out there, so you can be able to meet with them and engage with them. And if you're lucky, there might be some goats in the gym. I know we always do it on some of our admitted student days, but maybe there could be. And I'm not making promises like I sound like my mom now. I'm not making any promises, but of course, when it comes to some of the things you will see at the High Center, there's a lot of stuff to get you engaged. And college, deciding whether to go to college can be a decision. That's a huge one because, sometimes you find out maybe college isn't the thing, or maybe you got to go later but the thing is, it's never too late to go to college, but there are different things you can always talk about and look at the different classes, curriculums.
Yeah.
There's so many majors here, and I know we'll go into that a little bit later, but so much going on early in the day. And then, of course, our carnival, which is open, of course, to everyone in the community, no matter how far you're coming. If you're coming from Delaware, if you're coming from Virginia, if you're coming from DC and Baltimore, it's open to everybody.
Yeah, talk to us about that. Well, what is the carnival?
The carnival, they have different events. There's different rides, different vendors, as you mentioned earlier, different food opportunities. There will be different performances by some of the student body who will be able to perform in front of the people and just show you what the UMES culture is like. We have the Thundering Hawks pep band. They were out there last year. They made a really, really, really great performance. And of course, there are the cheerleaders, as they call them, the Fly Girls. So they're the Fly Girls plus the Diamonds. There's so many different things going on that day. There's so many. I can't run them off the top of my head, but it's some of those things you just have to be there to see it.
Mm-hmm. So 9 to noon on the 26th is kind of like, I guess more engaging with the high school kids that are coming over who are interested in possibly going to UMES.
Mm-hmm. And their parents as well. Just to see, there will be campus tours that gives them that option to just be able to take a look and talk to some of the peers, their potential peers. There's a student panel. They even have a faculty panel. That will be in the William P. Heich Athletic Center, the gym on campus. And then everything sort of moves out into the campus community where the carnival and everything else will be taking place.
So 9 to noon is going to be in the gym, like in the Heich Center. Power 1017. We will be live out there during that time. And then a little bit later on, is it like right at 12?
Yeah, right at 12. Right at 12 will be in the Student Development Center.
Okay.
Green space is where they're going to be having everything, the food trucks, student vendor showcase. So students will be selling some of their wares as well. And, community vendors, and there'll be a weightlifting exhibition as well.
Okay.
I know one of the cool things, we just renovated our gym, Tall's Gym, and they just have a whole new workout area. So hopefully there'll be tours of that as well.
Earl and I aren't going to get into that because we don't want to embarrass nobody. But go ahead.
Oh my God!
The only problem is I don't do leg day, which some people do it like they say on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's the glamour muscles, so nobody does leg day. So you might get me on the legs, but yeah, no, it's a great opportunity for everybody to come out and see the university. And in fact, the engagement day and the carnival are really the last part of a week-long thing where university's showing their school spirit as well. In a way, it's sort of like a second homecoming, but there's different events. They have pop-up shops in the SSC, where students will also be showing some of the things that they've created and are selling. I mean, it's a wonderful experience, and I think one of the knocks is that some people will have the perception, while UMES is a historically black college and university, that it is only for black students. It is for everybody. There are different majors. There are so many different majors, and I know we can get into that a little bit later. So many different majors for everybody. Some of the things that only in the state of Maryland and even in some in the Delmarva region that not a lot of other schools have. And we're not trying to downplay some of the other schools. It's more so saying what we have that isn't really readily accessible in this area or even across the bridge or even stretching down of Delmarva. So
that's a big thing. Back in the day, I used to be down at UMES so much doing like live broadcasts. We would do homecoming events, doing the Springfest. And I used to do so many like live broadcasts down there and hosting and stuff like that. People used to think that I graduated from there.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I'd be like, yeah, but unofficially. No, but it's such a beautiful school. You guys offer some great programs. I know, a couple friends of mine that I know are now physical therapists who you guys got a great sports medicine program there as well. So I mean, you guys have great programs. It's a beautiful campus, and I think anybody would be lucky to go to UMES.
Yeah, and you mentioned some of the health programs. We, as an HBCU, have the most health programs by any HBCU in the country, and that's including
huge.
Some of the ones throughout throughout the South and throughout the Northeast and throughout a little bit of the Midwest. And we're adding another health profession that is coming in, I believe, 2025. Don't set me to it, but it's I think the fall of 2025. We're starting a grad school for veterinary medicine.
Oh, nice!
And it'll be the first. It'll be the first one in the state of Maryland, and it'll be the first at a public historically black college and university. Normally, you would have to either go to Charlottesville for the University of Virginia if you wanted to go to grad school, or you'd have to go to Tuskegee if you wanted the HBCU experience at a veterinary school graduate program. But this is going to be one of the many programs that are coming in, including there's been talk. There's video game programming that's coming through as well, and a few other things. Again, some things I'm not privy to say, but some things that in the inner workings of things that are above my pay grade. But there are plenty of things there that's for everyone. There. Aviation sciences, that's something we've had a long time, and the only one in the state of Maryland as well. I know, there's so many different things that there's too numerous to mention.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We have Earl Holland in studio, Director of Public Relations, University of Maryland Eastern Shore. We'll talk more with him coming up right after Future Metro Boomin. Good morning.